You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Lite.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.
It's your boy David Rush, and I'm chilling on the Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya B, my man Big Lite, right here on RockMeTV. Do not shrink that screen. Click, clack, hey, yo.
Once again, we back live, New York City. It's the motherfucking Roundtable. Back for some more ass, baby.
Mo Rock
Coming for you, Mo Rock, H-Dub in the building. Well, we had a nice little hot little show here, man.
We did.
Always.
And
right.
it's not even over yet.
So who's next up to the plate, Maya?
We
Good friend of Maya.
David
Friend? What kind of friend?
David Rush. David's in the
and
rush.
He is in a rush.
David
right now.
rushing to
Rush.
Maya's side.
David Rush is in the building. Oh, we like the hair already, so you're like...
With the mohizzy.
The mohawk. You're feeling it.
What up, what up, what up?
What it do, man? What it do?
Cool, man. Just happy
Change
to be
your
here.
name.
Happy to be here. Yeah, I had to change the name.
Why?
You know, Young Boss is kind of, you know, it's a generic side. My look, my music changed. I just wanted to change everything up. David Rush David's my real name. The Rush comes from me being a dialysis patient, and I have a fistula in my arm. If you feel my arm, you feel my blood running real fast. So they call it the Rush in the hospital.
A little scary.
So David Rush, real name, real circumstances, real
You just
music,
took it real.
real life,
Not really,
real hot.
So where you from,
Maya
kid?
feel
Jersey.
the most?
From
Maya-
Jersey?
Hard, Jersey.
Can Maya feel the...
You want to feel the rush?
Yeah.
Do I want
The
to...
Good.
rush in your arm, right?
You ready? You gotta close your eyes though. You gotta
Okay,
really
I
gotta
will-
get into this
I'm
right
a little
now.
I don't know if that's real.
I feel
Close
like
your eyes though
total
before you gotta get into
recall.
this.
Okay.
It ain't an erection, it's an arm.
There it is. She felt the rush. Ladies and gentlemen, can you give it up for her feeling the rush, please? Thank
You
you,
ain't
ladies
see
and
a
gentlemen.
jump?
It's a lot right there. That's a lot.
Yo, Maya.
What
That's
is
big
that?
right there.
Well, I got like a
No, you
pack.
see what you just did, Maya?
You know,
That's what I was
magician,
telling you
man.
about. That's what I was telling you about on the phone the other day. See how you jump like that?
We were on the phone the other day.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know about those conversations.
You see how light it is? That definitely is like some crazy. That was like powder.
The
I felt
weekend
like
call?
the deer
See, she
that
felt-
came back to
I
life.
missed that
I was
round
taking
table
your place.
conference.
I was
crazy.
taking your place for a minute, Lenny.
Okay. I don't know what's going on in that combo, but okay. So
Oh,
let's. I just
man.
want to talk about that real quick
right.
because you overcame.
Well, what did it feel like, Maya?
It felt like a buzz.
Out of control
I feel like I
erection?
swallowed a cell phone and somebody's constantly calling me.
Yeah, but it feels weird for
what it
another.
feels like.
Maybe.
I don't mean to laugh at your medical condition.
No, it
I'm
feels
saying-
Nah,
really
it's serious.
crazy.
It's serious,
No,
but
sir, you know what I mean?
it's become a positive thing for me now because I go out and I speak to these kids,
Like
and
a
you know I
But you
show
know, I'm
people
thinking
that
of one
shit's
thing
real.
here. Hold on, I'm thinking
I know
like,
what you're thinking. I
you
hear
with
this.
your
Go
girl,
ahead, go ahead.
and you hitting it, you just tell her
hear
when
this.
she ready to come to grab your arm.
I
You
hear
don't
this
need
all
a
the
rabbit. You could just push that right on.
That's why I'm
somebody's-
not. It kind of sucks.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
crazy.
needed anymore. It's just the arm.
That's a good.
Yo, she
arm.
have a rush, Lenny.
They
Or he could use the arm.
They
Yeah.
could call it the arm from now
You
on.
could put the arm as the tool.
Fuck the rabbit. This is the arm. The rush
I'm gonna release a
arm.
mixtape called The Arm.
The arm.
That's it.
Okay, all right. So let's just talk about these circumstances. Tell us about you had a kidney disease. Is that what?
I currently have a kidney disease called focal global sclerosis. One of the worst kinds you could get, pretty much. I do dialysis 6 days a week, which basically is 2 needles into my arm, taking my blood out, going through a machine, cleaning it, coming back into my body. It's 4 hours a day. I do that for 6 days a week.
When do you have time to be a rapper?
That's what the grind is about, man. You know, Lenny knows. I used to come up and just sit with him in the office because I just wanted to learn.
Yeah, I didn't even know this. That's why I saw he changed his name. I knew him as
Right.
Young Boss years ago. I saw him
In Atlanta, I won a battle out
and
there.
Yeah,
He
it was real
there.
hot, real hot.
So it was like, you know, I took it and flipped it, and I wake up early, 6 a.m., do it from 6 to 10:30, 11. Then I continue my day. I got a studio in my crib, and I got 2 production studios I go to. So if I got to reference something, sometimes I'm sitting there. Just
You're
referencing.
from Jersey, right?
Originally, yes.
Yeah.
So where you at now?
I'm still in Jersey. I'm repping
Okay.
Jersey hard, you know, definitely.
Okay.
Okay.
So originally, though, the doctors were saying that it wasn't looking good for you.
They gave me a year. In 06, they said I had a year to 07.
Well, you don't win 3. You working on 3
Yeah.
now.
But
So,
what do you? I mean, what came over you? Like when they like, what do you say to yourself, or like that you're gonna
For
do?
me, to be honest, the first reaction was, the music thing is out. I'm done. I'm not gonna be able to do it. Not that I didn't want to. I'm not gonna be able to. To be real, the thoughts of, you know, suicide and all that craziness, and
You had thoughts of suicide?
Of course. I pop 18 pills a day, man. That stuff is tough.
Right.
But what I'm saying, like, these are regular thoughts, or you just have
Nah, that was at that time. I didn't really want to get into
he said he was gonna
at
die.
the time. They told me I had a year left.
No, I mean, that's what I'm talking about at that time.
Yeah.
But did you have these thoughts every day, or?
For about a good 2 weeks. But then I have a great support system. My mother, my family, my friends.
How bad did it get? Never got to the point where you was going to choose a method or nothing like.
Well, it never got to that point to where it was more thoughts and just reactions to every day. You know what I mean? Just waking up having to do that. Just, you know, it could shut you down sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I had a great support system, man, religious, and that kind of got me over. And the music thing always has been the fallback for everything in my life. So
I mean, I think everybody, you know, sickness or not sickness, you know, you need a support system, and it is hard to just pick yourself up and you know, do it, and you know, no matter what, you don't know the fate of the situation.
Well, I left the room for a treatment one day, came back, and there was a stereo with an instrumental CD my mother had put in my room, and my cousin dropped off a notebook, and they played it, and it was playing when I walked in. There was a pen, and there was a note from my mother just saying, you know, no need to stop now, we came too far. And, you know, and those words always ring off in my head anytime I feel like, you know what I mean, can't handle this, can't do that. And, you know, that kind of helped me to pursue this more, and I actually got my Go Girl deal in the hospital, so.
Your Go Gurt.
Go Girl.
I was like, Go Gurt, they're doing commercials.
So Go Girl is your label, is your company?
Go Girl was the first song that really jumped off of me with Pitbull. Shout out to Pitbull.
Oh, okay, all right.
5. And that was a record I wrote. He heard it, wanted to get on it. We did some work together. Signed with Mr. 305 Inc. And then he got me to do over Universal Republic with the Shooting Star record, which is out now, doing real good.
Okay.
And they just released the remix today with LMFAO. So
that's dope.
Doing all right. Definitely having a great time.
And what's your online presence like? Because that's what we've been talking about with all the artists.
Yeah, Maya's big.
I'm a big supporter of the online.
Well, we just started FeelTheRush.tv, which you got to feel the rush.
Yes.
Before
She felt the rush.
She felt it.
That was like the
I
Holy
felt her
Spirit
jump back.
It's a true experience.
I really did jump back.
You know, I usually
so I want to ask Maya. So now Maya, say if your boyfriend had that, would you want to use that? I'm just saying, would that be an advantage?
I would have to get used to that because that's
kind of freaky.
Yeah, it's a little explosive.
It's like a vibrator. It's like having a vibrator.
It's explosive.
Yeah, you don't know if you want that right at that moment, that type of zap. But
oh man,
it could be.
It's like being electrocuted.
Yeah, it could be a little inopportune at certain times, but no, that's very interesting. It's like a superhero type.
You don't even gotta wake him up.
We got two superheroes.
Oh man,
he got Spider-Man. He got webbed by Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I'm saying, Maya,
Rush.
you don't even gotta wake him up and shit.
You can make a hot movie. Make a movie, do a comic book.
Ain't that an advantage, Maya?
What?
He could be asleep and you don't want to be bothered like talking to him or nothing. Or
you could get violently awoken just by him rolling over and brushing
the my arm straight on your neck. Wake up.
You start dreaming you going in the electric chair.
Anyway, all right, that's a very special thing. Okay, so that's very, very special. Light wishes. He wants to know where he can get one of those implanted into his arm. Okay, so
I would want it in the front of my hand.
Go Girl is the record.
Well, now it's all about Shooting Stars.
Shooting Stars.
Okay,
yeah.
You know, still popping in the clubs, but Shooting Stars is it right now. Produced by my man Abe.
Okay.
Local producer from Jersey also.
Okay.
And we got Kevin Rudolph on the hook, and Pitbull's on the remix also. And the record is doing great right now. It's actually doing real great.
Universal Republic, right? They can
Universal
get online,
Republic.
They can get on iTunes.
They can get on iTunes. Go get it right now. The remix will be available tomorrow. You can go on Feel the Rush and get my mixtape, Feel the Rush Volume 1. All 20 tracks, original tracks for free. Just download it. Give me your comments. And MySpace, David Rush Online.
Do you want to do anything for us? You gonna do?
Want to spit? Take us out.
Let's do it.
Oh,
hey.
It's okay to say no.
Hey, it's a B, right? Look, it's your boy David Rush. Used to be YB. Now I'm sitting real fresh up on RockMeTV. I'm in NYC, over from Jersey. Real clear how I'm speaking through the MIC. Thermal long vest with a bubble leather on. Jeans with the kicks on the dunks, got them on. My game kinda strong. Internet buzz getting up, 17 hits, 1,000 in the plus. Doing pretty good on the iTunes too. You should go and cop the Shooting Star, that's what you need to do. Kevin Rudolph, cop his album too. We birthed Universal Republic, we getting it through. Yeah, the smile's a million, the cash is good. Everybody know me when I walk to the hood. Not a gangster, not a thug, not popping a Glock. I'm just trying to do my music thing and take that spot. Coming in kinda quiet to make it a riot. Little chubby doc said I'm needing a diet. On dialysis every day, I'm trying to try it, but I'm doing real good with a rhyme and despise it. They call me David Rush because of the arm. She felt it, now her mind's blown, it's all gone. See me when you see me, make sure it's all love. You catch me in the street, but I'm mostly in the club. And I'm out.